Namaskar. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students and scholars, teachers and trainers, professors and professionals, those who are listening, watching, I heartily cordially welcome all of you. It is really nice time, nice place, nice section. We are appreciating our Indian holy culture. India's holy land, Sirsa, India to the Lord. For the worldly people, it has its own significance, importance for the different countries, for the different nations, because of its unity in diversity. All holy religions of this holy land teach us one unique lesson, that is unity in diversity. Universal love, peace of mind, tranquility of heart is the great lesson of this holy culture that make us able to get, we are to accept presence of God, starter of Sikhism, Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj addressed in his words, God, Lord created himself in the form of ray of light. Then that ray of light collided with 84 species, oneness on the basis of natural principle. Our natural doctrines make us one with God, personally, professionally, publicly, intellectually, emotionally, even spiritually. Let us go through what is happening around us. Let us be positive. Let us be winner. Today, it is very nice time, nice place, nice action. That we are appreciating different actions, not only external actions, but also our internal actions. What actions are being done by our heart, mind, kidney, lungs, bone, brain. Our whole body is in action always. Our whole body is in action always. Until and unless we are attached with soul, we are known by soul. It is said in all holy religions of this holy land. So let us go through positively with the different steps, different developments in the different sectors of agriculture, industry, communication, transportation, railways, post office, hospitals all over the world, India to abroad. Today our numberless scholars are busy in doing research. It is the research, science to spirituality, language to literature that will unite us with His presence. What is happening around the world? No welfare scheme in Delhi to be shut in BJP wins Modi. Modi says, won't tolerate Apada will end corruption. Prime Minister. News from New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday accused the AAP government in Delhi to give the BJP an opportunity to turn it into a city of the future. 3 ICC men killed in Porbandar copter crash. From Ahmedabad, New Delhi, an Indian Coast Guard chopper crashed and went up in flames while trying to land at the Coast Guard Air Enclave in Porbandar after a routine sortie on Sunday afternoon, killing all 3 crew on board. Bangladesh cancels Indian training of judicial officials from Dhaka. Kashi Road away demolition begins of multi-story IIM B student found dead on campus hostel from Bangalore. 1 killed as trolley cable snaps on Char Dham highway. Now Delhi to Meerut in 40 minutes on Namo Bharat trains. New Delhi, one of Dodge, waiting eagerly for the Delhi section of Rapid Rail to open is Yogesh Kumar. The 38-year-old income tax officer lives the life that lakhs of working professionals staying away from their families in Delhi NCR do, traveling over weekends to visit their loved ones, reports Ashmi Dhor. Yogesh, whose wife and parents are in Meerut, has been doing this for 10 years since he got the job and moved into a rented house in Vaishali. This March he will move back to Meerut, a possibility that dawned on him when Rapid Rail's first stretch was inaugurated in October 2023. It takes about an hour for Yogesh to reach office in Delhi's Connaught Place from his house. He takes Metro's Blue Line from Vaishali after the inauguration of the Delhi section. Yogesh said he can take Rapid Rail from Meerut South, which will bring him to Anand Vihar in around 30 minutes. Dalewal health worsens after Mahapanchayat. 1C814 hero Captain Devi Sahan hangs up his boots. Dense fog delays over 100 flights at Delhi airport. New Delhi, more than 100 flights were delayed at Delhi airport on Sunday due to adverse weather conditions. An official said there have been no flight diversions or cancellations so far. Low visibility conditions due to dense fog have been impacting flight operations for 3 days now. Low visibility procedures are still in progress at Delhi Airport. However, there has been no impact on flight operations. Passengers are requesting Passengers are requested to contact the airline concerned for updated flight information. Dial said in a post on X at 8:45 a.m. The official said more than 100 flights were delayed at the airport. Univ.International Airport Limited operates the national capital's International Airport, which handles around 1300 flight movements daily. Due to adverse weather condition, flights to or from Delhi, Amritsar, Chandigarh, Kolkata and Lucknow are impacted. Indigo said in a post on X at 12:59 a.m. in a related development, the air quality in the national capital remained in the very poor category. Delhi's 24-hour average AQI was recorded at 339 according to data from the Central Pollution Control Board. Zero visibility in major cities of Punjab. Bathinda. Cold day to severe cold day conditions were observed in isolated pockets of Punjab and Haryana on Sunday. Dense fog with visibility of less than 50 meters was also reported in some pockets of Punjab and Haryana. Zero visibility was reported at Patiala, Amritsar, Ludhiana and Bathinda in Punjab, as well as Hisar and Bhiwani in Haryana. The legacy conditions impacted road, rail and air traffic in the region. Temperature rises. Himachal Pradesh gets respite from cold breeze from Shimla. Himachal Pradesh on Sunday recorded above normal night and day temperatures, providing a much needed respite from the freezing weather. According to the Meteorological Center, Shimla, Sundarnagar in Mandi district was the warmest on Sunday with a maximum of 25.2 degrees Celsius to 7.6 degrees Celsius above normal. Other places that saw rise in day temperature included Pune, Bilaspur, Shimla, Kangra, Mandi. Roads like Priyanka Gandhi's cheeks, BJP leaders sexist jibe Kong hits back. In Delhi, senior BJP leader and party candidate from Kalkaji, Ramesh Biduri, has yet again courted controversy by allegedly saying that after victory in the Delhi Assembly polls next month, he will develop smooth roads in the constituency like Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi's cheeks. I assure you that just as we made the roads in Okla and Sangam Bihar, we will make all the roads in Kolkata like Priyanka Gandhi's cheeks. Biduri is heard saying in the purported video which went viral on social media. Congress candidate from Kalkaji and Mahila Congress President Alka Lamba lashed out at Binduri and accused him of insulting women once again in his usual indecent language. Will the public in Kalkaji have such a person who cares neither for the dignity of the House means Parliament nor respects the women, she said in a correspondence. She demanded the jury to tender a public apology for his statement and asked the senior BJP leaders to clear their stand on the issue. Poor man's in market as HP labs taking over 1 year for analysis revealed CAG report. Kullu, news from Kullu, the Controller and Auditor General has revealed that medicines declared to be of not standard quality by laboratories in Himachal Pradesh remained in market for months and even years till the time their analysis reports came out, implying that these delays may be leading patients to consume poor quality medicines. Not just mom, father's age too matters in child outcome, it is said by docs. News from Mumbai. Age is a crucial factor for women keen on motherhood. But what about men? Hollywood veterans Robert De Niro welcomed a baby girl at 79 when 64-year-old British actor Hugh Grant became a father for the first time at 551. Emerging scientific research now suggests a connection between advanced paternal age and pregnancy outcomes and genetic mutations in children. Doctors plan to discuss the link between paternal age and newborn health during the upcoming Federation of Obstetric and Gynecological Society of India conference later this week in Mumbai, and studies have not shown any genetic abnormality due to paternal age so far. A few have linked it to genetic mutations that could increase the risk of the children having autism, childhood cancers, or adult onset of schizophrenia, said infertility specialist Dr. Amit Patki. The male factors sperm count and quality responsible for about 30% of infertility cases and an additional 20% as a contributing cause. But paternal age is rarely considered an issue, said Dr. Patki, who as the president of the Indian Society for Assisted Reproduction has raised this issue at multiple doctors' meetings. When a woman goes to an infertility expert, she is advised to lose weight or consult to freeze her eggs. But we never ask men to get fit or freeze their sperm, he said. Infertility specialist Dr. Dr. Arishikesh Pal, who is the outgoing president of FOZSI, said, paternal aging has not been a major topic of research, but it's linked to a higher incidence of attention deficit, hyperactivity disorder, and autism amongst offspring. There is a clear association between maternal age and Down syndrome in an offspring, said Dr. Pyle. At paternal age 20 to 24, the probability of conceiving a child with Down syndrome is 1 in 2000, age 35 to 39. The probability increases to 1 in 200 and above is 45. The probability increases to 1 in 50. However, there is no such clear association shown so far with the father's age, he said. Infertility affects roughly 10% to 12% of all married couples, and technological advancements in treatment have improved their chances of pregnancy. Now, doctors want an aging want to be a father's sperm, DNA tested for fragmentation. Put simply, sperm DNA fragmentation test measures the amount of damaged DNA in a sperm sample. As sperm mature, they lose the ability to repair DNA damage caused by multiple factors such as disease or lifestyle habits, such as smoking. The damage of breaks hence continue and could negatively influence an older man's reproductive health. Sperm DNA fragmentation refers to damage in the genetic material of sperm, which can affect fertility and embryo development, said Dr. Ranjit Ramaswamy, consultant urologist at Jumeirah American Clinical in Dubai. A study he conducted when he was director of reproductive urology at the University of Miami in 2021 showed while sperm count may not decline with age, inequality often worsens due to decreased DNA repair capacity. This highlights the importance of assessing sperm quality in older men, as it may impact reproductive outcomes. Dr. Ramaswamy told TOI in an email. Another reform versus tradition. Another reforms versus tradition clash brews in Kerala over shirtless rule. War of words breaks out after head of Shivagiri Mutt's temple custom in caste and should be done away with. The year was in 1982. A scuffle broke out in the dining hall of the Guru Vayu temple complex when those serving special free meals manhandled a person who refused to remove his upper garment. They demanded to know whether the person who sat among the sacred thread of wearing shirtless man was a Brahmin or not, for it was a Brahmin or two means meal, and those belonging to other castes were unwelcome. The person who challenged the custom was spiritual leader and social reformer Sri Narayana Guru's disciple Swami Ananda Tirthan, known for his relentless fighting against caste discrimination. A news about the manhandling of Anand Tirthan made headlines the next day. Temple authorities and the government faced severe criticism. The then Chief Minister K.K. Karunakaran reacted swiftly. The practice of Brahman Otu was abolished and a mass feast organized in the same dining area. Karunakaran, along with several other community members, including Dalit activist and writer Kalara Sukumaran, participated in the event. However, the practice of some temples insisting that male devotees enter the temple with bare upper bodies continues to this day. Now, 4 decades later, a call by Satchidananda Swami, head of Shivagiri Mutt, which was found by Sri Narayan Guru, to do away with the shirtless tradition has sparked a fresh debate. Satchidananda Swami put across his demand in the presence of Kerala CM Pinarvi Vijayan at the inaugural session of the annual Shivagiri pilgrimage. The Mutt chief argued that the dress code had nothing to do with scriptures or spirituality and was a disgusting residue of casteism in Kerala. Temples and deities are instruments that help devotees reach the formless and nameless God. It has nothing to do with the external appearance of the dress code of the devotees. What is going on in the devotee's mind while inside the temple and in front of the deity is the only thing that matters, said Swami. According to him, such dress codes were the invention of the clergy aimed at excluding non-Brahmins from temples. He pointed out that even some non-Brahmin priests were trying to enforce Brahminical traditions, including in some temples. Vijayan, who just a few days earlier attempted to dissociate Sri Narayana Guru from Sanatana Dharma, responded positively to Satchidananda Swami's call but with caution. He said the abolition of the dress code restriction should be done only after reaching a consensus among temple stakeholders. The CM's measured response was probably on account of the bitter experience his government faced when it tried to implement the Supreme Court's order permitting women of all ages to enter the Sabarimala temple. Satchidananda Swami's suggestion is a positive one, but the Devaswam board alone cannot take a decision. Consensus is essential, said Travacore Devaswam Board President P.S. Prasanath, echoing the CM's sentiment. According to historian M.G. Sisab Bhushan, the dress code might have originated as an attempt to discourage people from casually straying into temples or treating them as tourist spots. But he pointed out that such restrictions are prevalent only in Kerala or in a few temples like the Shri Maha Kumbhika temple in Karnataka due to shared traditions with Malayali Brahmins. Most other Indian temples allow devotees to enter even the sanctorum without dress code restrictions. Shashi Bhushan also said the Kerala government had made an abortive attempt to abolish dress code restrictions in the 1970s. The discussion took a contentious turn after Nair Service Society NSS General Secretary G. Sukumaran Nair came out against Vinarvi Vigyan's support for Swami's proposal. Nair argued that temple traditions could not be altered by anyone, including the government. He also questioned Sachidananda Swami's right to challenge temple practices. According to him, each temple had its own practices and traditions, and the dress code was an essential part of it. The war of words continued as Sri Narayana Dharma Paripalana Yogam General Secretary Velapalli Nathesan launched his center attack on the NSS General Secretary, saying such issues should not divide the Hindu community. Yogakshema Sabha President Akirman Kalatsan Bhattatirpad struck a more conciliatory tone. He acknowledged that unnecessary restrictions and evil practices should indeed be abolished, but stressed that changes must be implemented through broader consultations on a case by case basis. He also rejected the argument that the dress code existed to help Brahmin priests identify their community members. Customs and traditions vary across temples. For instance, Sabrimala temple has no dress code restrictions and even non-Hindus are welcome there. But the same temple doesn't allow women between 10 to 50 age groups to enter. We are not against change, but it's unfortunate to attribute Brahminical hegemony to anything and everything, he said. Red uncovers rum-infused plum cakes in Sikandranath Bakery. Dalewal vomiting kidney struggle after Kisan Maha Panchayat address. Akalidal General Secretary fires fresh salvo at Gyani Harpreet Singh. News from Jalandhar. PPCB offers 25 crore rupees for information on Chinese. News from Patiala. Punjab Pollution Control Board while issuing directions to ban the manufacture, sale, purchase, supply, shortage, storage, and use of a kite flying that popularity known as Chinese doll, has also announced a cash reward of rupees 25,000 to anyone reporting its sale, storage, supply, import or use in the state. Supreme Court panel to meet Dalaiwal today. From Bathinda, the Supreme Court formed high-powered committee will reach Kanori protest venue. Leader Jagjeet Singh Dalaiwal. It is after 47 days of his first that the committee will meet Dalaiwal and ask him to get medical aid even while continuing with his ongoing fast. Earlier protesting farmer firms had declined to meet the committee when called to put their view points to end the stalemate. The committee was formed by Supreme Court on September 3, 2024 with the mandate to ensure farmers vacate the national highway at Shambhu close to Ambala. But the apex court has given the committee a wider mandate pertaining to agricultural issues and to settle the matter as farmers were frequently resorting to protest. Committee members confirmed their visit to Kanori on Monday. It is learned that DCPs of Punjab and Haryana have consented to meeting and will arrange logistics so that there is no trouble during the committee visit. Fatal accidents at INS were at Bathinda. Angry over state government's unwillingness to pay compensation and provide government jobs to the kin of 3 farm activists who died in road accident in Saturday. Farm organized in BKU, Ekta Ugra has decided to start indefinite sit-ins at the DC office of Banala and Bathinda from Monday. The farm union had demanded a relief of rupees 10 lakh and a government job each for the bereaved families apart from compensations for injured persons. BKU Ekta Ugra President Joginder Singh Ugra said, "We have decided to start indefinite sit INS at DC offices in Banana and Bathinda, which will continue till demands are met." Unable to speak properly from Bathinda, Dalaiwal vomiting, kidney struggle of Kisan Mahapanchayat address. Warring sparks row with Panth Ratan for MMS demand. Sikh leaders asked him to seek Bharat Ratna. Sikh identify with ex-Prime Minister more after deaths. Warring sparks row with Panth Ratan for MMS demand. Sikh leaders asked him to seek Bharat Ratna. From Jalandhar Times News Network, there was unreserved praise for former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh from several Sikh quarters, including Akal Takht, Jathedar and SGPC after his passing away. However, a controversy has been triggered after Punjab Congress President Amrinder Singh Ranavaring asked the Akal Takht Jathedar through a letter to bestow the title of Panth Ratan upon the Congress leader. Dr. Manmohan Singh is an inspiring figure for not only Sikhs but everyone because he possessed the qualities of hard work, humbleness, honesty, speaking meaningfully with no malice and an inclusive attitude for welfare that every religion teaches. He reached the top position without giving up on these qualities. However, he cannot be the candidate for Panth Ratan because he did not do anything especially for the Panth. Congressmen with little or no knowledge of Panthic tradition should refrain from making such statements. The respect for Dr. Singh within Sikhs can be gauged from the fact that cutting across party lines, Sikhs came for his Antim Ardas. Let us not create a controversy in his memory, wrote former SGPC General Secretary and member Kiranjit Kaur on her Facebook account. Radical Sikh group Dal Khalsa also took exception to Waring's demand, stating that the late PM served India and not the Sikh community and its interest. Hence, Congress should request the Indian government for the Bharat Ratna title for him instead of seeking Panth Ratan from Akal Takht Jathedar Gyani Raghbir Singh. Joining issue with Raja Varin Mand said as far as Manmohan Singh apology for the November 1984 anti-Sikh pogrom was concerned, it was the irony that Congress used a face from the victim community to seek an apology from his co-religious brethren for the sins. Congress top brass committed. If Congress wants any title for Dr. Singh, it should approach Narendra Modi government and seek Bharat Ratan for him, said Dal Khalsa Working President Ranjit Singh in history as the Prime Minister who served 2 tenures in a row, a PM of extraordinary brilliance, impeccable tenacity and personal integrity, and in some eyes, a PM who remained tied down by personal loyalty to the Gandhians family, he added. Bajwa pushes for Bharat Ratan. From Chandigarh, Punjab, leaders of opposition Pranav Singh Bajwa has written to Speaker Kultar Singh Sandhavan, Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann and leaders of respective legislative groups seeking a collective initiative and passing of a resolution to recommend Bharat Ratan, the country's highest civilian award for former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. Posthumously, the Congress leader proposed the resolution should be passed on the first day of the forthcoming session of Punjab Assembly. Bajwa, BJP legislator Ashwini Sharma and BSP MLA Nakshatrapal. 6. Identify with ex-PM more after death. News from Jalandhar. After his death, the Sikh community had started identifying with former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh even more, though an element of pride existed earlier in his being the first Sikh Prime Minister, remained subdued as he was the PM from the wrong party, given the cataclysmic events of 1984 under Congress rule. The controversy around the site of his cremation also became a clear for the community to speak up for him and identify with him. His famous remark, "History will be kinder to him." History will be kinder to me appears to be working not only across the country but also in the larger Sikh community, even as some critical voices and nuanced analysis have come up. They argue that issues of injustice of the past were not addressed during his tenure, though no fresh wounds were not inflicted on Punjab during his stints as the Prime Minister. In the 2009 parliamentary election, Congress lauded Dr. Manmohan Singh's Sikh and Punjabi identity as an election issue in Punjab, and it worked to an extent. Congress won 8 out of the 13 Lok Sabha seats in Punjab, while Shiromani Akali Dal BJP had to contend with 5 seats. Till then, it was only the Shiromani Akali Dal that could use the Sikh card. 5 years later, in the 2014 elections, SCD leadership sought to counter the influence of his Sikh identity in Punjab by calling him a weak Prime Minister and asked votes for a strong PM candidate, Narendra Modi. A decade later, after his death, SCD leaders have gone now beyond the usual tributes. For the first time in the memory of the last few decades, SCD leaders led by working President Bhupender Singh Bhundar went to Congress headquarters to pay tributes to him, and SCD President Sukhbir Singh Badal also advocated the installation of the late Prime Minister's picture at the Central Sikh Museum. Apart from the late PM's personal traits, SCD's experience with BJP after 2014 also appears to be working in the clarity of thought towards him. Akal Takht Jathedar Yani Raghbir Singh paid glowing tributes to him and recalled the former Prime Minister's association with All India Sikh Students Federation in his college days, and for increasing the recognition and respect of the Sikh term in the world. Shiromani Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee SGPC held a special condolence meeting and kept its offices closed for a day as a mark of respect during Manmohan Singh's Antim Ardas at Gurudwara Rakabganj. Delhi, SGPC President Harjinder Singh Dhami bestowed a Shiropa on his wife. Guru Saran Kaur, former Akal Takht acting Jathedar Professor Manjeet Singh performed the final Ardas for prayer at the function. Delhi Sikh Gurudwara Management Committee not only neglected his Antim Ardas but also made announcements to mark his memory. As the controversy over the place of his cremation erupted and Congress leaders, starting with Rahul Gandhi, prominently projected his being the first Sikh PM. There were several voices, not only from Akali and Sikh political leaders, but from scores of Sikh netizens who argued that he should have been cremated at an earmarked place. Two councillors joined up in Amritsar, Times News Network, Amritsar. Two independent municipal councillors in Amritsar joined the Aam Aadmi Party on Sunday. BJP holds Ambedkar event in Jalandhar News from Jalandhar. Minister pushes for development in Ajnala from Amritsar. Potato farmers cautious despite bumper harvest price volatility, labor shortage, concerns for Punjab farmers. News from Chandigarh ahead of the potato harvesting season later this month. Growers in the state are hopeful for continued favorable weather and the absence of late right fungal infections. In 2024, Haryana saw a dip in murder and rape cases. 35% decline in SC or ST Act cases. In 2023, a total of 1,539 cases linked to SC or ST Act were registered, while in 2024, 995 cases were filed. Thus, a significant 35.35% decline was recorded, said a police officer. Times News Network from Chandigarh, despite criticism over handling of the law and order situation, the Haryana police have claimed that crime rate has declined by 14.62% in 2024 as compared to 2023. An official release said that even the number of FIRs have declined. Elaborating on this, DGP Shatrujit Kapoor said that in 2023, a total of 1,042 murder cases were registered, while in 2024, 950 such cases were recorded. This is the first time in 15 years that such a decline in murder cases was observed in the Haryana state. This data indicates a remarkable reduction in murder cases in the state, the DGP said. Kapoor said that in 2023, 1,59,610 cases were registered, while in 2024, 1,36,269 cases were registered, which is 23,341 less than the previous year. This figure indicates a decline in crime. Thus, 23,341 fewer cases were registered in 2024 compared to last year. Similarly, in 2024, there was a decrease in crime against women in the state compared to 2023, such as a 19.24% decline in rape cases, 43.27% fewer cases of attempts to rape, 36.83% fewer incidents of eve teasing, and 14% fewer dowry deaths. Referring to women's safety, police said that 1,979 hotspots and 443 sensitive routes were identified. As spokesperson said that 443 sensitive locations were identified in the state where the possibility of harassment is relatively high. 1,381 CCTV cameras were installed on these routes, and police personnel were specially deployed at the sensitive locations and routes to take swift action against harassers, resulting in a significant decline in crimes against women. Police assistance is being provided within approximately 6 months, 6 minutes and 41 seconds after receiving complaints on the Haryana Police Helpline 112, which was 16 minutes 14 seconds at the time of its launch in 2021. In 2023, the number of rape cases were 772 in 2023. In 2024, the cases reduced to 1,431. A considerable decline was also recorded in cases of attempt to rape. In 2023, a total of 199 cases were registered, while 2024, a total of 112 cases were registered. Decline was also recorded in the avail themselves of this service by simply making a call to 112. Farmer shot outside liquor store in Haryana from Panipat. Student raped for 7 years, case filed against private tutor from Hisar. Youth shot dead over financial row from Hisar. Punjab former minutes cremated with state honors. Punjab former minister cremated with state honors from Times News Network from Patiala. Punjab's former minister Ajay Singh, who passed away after a prolonged illness, was cremated with full state honors at his ancestral village in Patiala district on Sunday. You showed dead over financial draw from Hisar. Huda, massive mining scam under BJP rule from Chandigarh. Times News Network. Former Haryana Chief Minister Bhupender Singh Huda on Sunday claimed that a mining scam carried out under the BJP government runs into thousands of crores, with new revelations being made one after the other. He added that the state government lost revenue worth more than rupees 20,000 crore because of this. Huda mentioned that media reports and FIRs revealed that thousands of tons of stones were illegally extracted from the Aravalli Hills in No. Overall, the state's revenue was hit by about rupees 20,000 crores. To this, besides the revenue loss to the state, the scam also had a massive transform Haryana into startup hub, said Saini. Times News Network from Chandigarh. Haryana Chief Minister Naib Singh Saini on Saturday evening held a key meeting with the startup entrepreneurs. During the meeting, he emphasized that the state government is committed to establishing Haryana as a leading startup hub. The government is making dedicated efforts to position Haryana as a prominent player in the national startup ecosystem, aligning with the objectives of Make in India and Startup India standing. He said that this initiative not only aims to drive economic growth but also to create new employment opportunities for the youths, ensuring that Haryana gains a unique identity as a center of innovation and entrepreneurship across the country. The Chief Minister said that in the future, the number of startups in Haryana should be tripled. To achieve this goal, he asked the entrepreneurs to take pledge to actively support the promotion of 3 new startups in the future. The collaboration will help accelerate the growth of the startups ecosystem in the state and contribute to its overall development. He said the Chief Minister shared that the state government is actively considering new scheme in the upcoming budget for the financial year 2025 to 26 to promote startups. The initiative aimed to provide the youth with guidance and access to funds to establish their own business in line with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision to transform India into a developed nation by 2047. The government's priority is to make Haryana a developed state. The state government is already offering various incentives through policies designed to and development, Kani said. The Chief Minister said that startups have the potential to significantly contribute to the promoting of traditional industries. He highlighted the importance of reaching out to villages and creating employment opportunities by connecting people involved in traditional work with modern entrepreneurial ventures. Youth showed that our financial row from Prasad. Importance of prevention of FND in livestock. Kidnapping case cracked within 12 hours, 3 arrested from Karnataka. Now news from Punjab, Haryana or Himachal Pradesh. Punjab or Haryana under a blanket of fog, zero visibility cripples rail road services. Gurgaon unlikely to have a clear morning till Jan 9. Isolated rainfall likely in Punjab today from Bathinda. Gurgaon unlikely to have a clear morning till Jan 9 from Gurgaon. Unusually warm, UP gets respite from cold from Shimla. Rare bird species back in Sultanpur, but total population declines. It is from Gurugram. Maximizing solar energy to make Himachal Pradesh a green state, Sukhu says. CS opens vegetable grafting unit at HAU. In mass marriage ceremony, 125 Hindu couples in park to tie knots. BJP announces 9 new chiefs. From Kullu, 85 crore rupees for advanced MRI machines in HP med colleges. From Shimla, Himachal man arrested in Goa with half kilogram charas from Panji. "11-year-old boys took up kidnap story. Send Karnataka cops and TC." This is from Bangalore. Duo feared punishment for not doing their homework. Police questioned the boys and realized there were many contradictions in their statements with their teachers. Helped police comforted them, promising no punishment for telling the truth. Bangalore or Chittorgarh. On the afternoon of December 31, Chitradurga SP Ranjit Kumar Bandaru received an alarming call that said as a crime thriller. 2 11-year-old boys claimed to have escaped a kidnapping attempt, leaving everyone, including police, on a high alert. The drama unfolded at Abhinav Hall village near Imangala when the boys returned home without their school bags at 10 a.m. Regularly, they would catch a bus to Dharampura around 6:30 a.m. Attend private tuition before entering the school at 9:30 a.m. When asked about their early return, the boys claimed to have been abducted by 3 masked men in a white Maruti Omni. who sprayed a mysterious liquid on their faces, knocking them unconscious. When they regained consciousness, the kidnappers allegedly declared in Hindi, "ये वो बच्चे नहीं हैं, these kids are not them," and abandoned the boys by the roadside. Rushing to the scene, SP Bandaru immediately deployed teams to scour the area for the alleged kidnappers and their van. Fearing a larger plot, the boys shaken, damned and missing school bags lent credibility to their story, prompting officers to comb through CCTV footage and question the evidence, but the places in the puzzle could not be put under as there were several loose ends in the tail. Bandaru said he sensed something amiss when the school teachers told him that the two boys were known for their Tej Fateh heartiest greetings on the Prakash Parv of Sahib Kamal Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Message from नरेंद्र मोदी जी श्री गुरु गोविंद सिंह जी को उनके प्रकाश पर्व के पावन अवसर पर शीश नवाता हूँ तथा मानवता की सेवा में उनके योगदान का स्मरण करता हूँ। उनका अद्वितीय साहस सदैव लोगों को प्रेरित करता रहेगा। Tournament held for Voyeurism College principal among 7 booked in Hyderabad from Hyderabad. 11-year-old girl killed after e-bike catches fire in MP's Ratlam. News from Ratlam. Government working to push growth of exports in goods services aim to take exports to. News from New Delhi. Srinagar, parts of Kashmir received fresh snowfall. 4 killed as vehicle falls into J&K river from Jammu. Karnataka HC clears biker of negligence in accident that killed child from Bangalore. Man sexually assaults teen daughters in Hyderabad arrested. News from Hyderabad. Punjab government led by Chief Minister Bhagwant Singh Mann greets one and all on the 38th Prakash Purv of Dashmi Pita Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, a divine messenger and a warrior who initiated the Khalsa Panth. Days after Lalu's offer comes Nitish Snap had forged alliances by mistake with RJD which did nothing while in power. Nitish says from Patna, Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar with others during a visit to Ram Dayal Nagar area during his Pragati Yatra in Muzaffarpur on Sunday. Patna से Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar on Sunday snubbed the RJD headed by his arch rival Lalu Prasad, stating that he had forged alliances by mistake with the opposition party which did nothing while in power. The JD Supremo made the remarks days after Prasad, the former CM, himself had claimed that the RJD was just keeping its doors open for the former ally who is now back in the BJP-led NDA. Talking to reporters in the North Bihar district of Muzaffarpur as part of a statewide Pragati Yatra, Kumar said those who were in power before us, did they do anything people used to fear, stepping out of their homes after sunset. I had by mistake aligned with them a couple of times. For 51 trains delayed, several flights from Delhi rescheduled. Actor Allu Arjun appears before cops in stampede case. News from Hyderabad. Joint opposites by army cops results in recovery of arms and ammunition. News from Imphal. Times business. Inflation to hit Q3 growth. FMCs expect modest to flat operating profit due to increase in cost of inputs. News from New Delhi. HULI skincare brand. HULI's skincare brand minimalist in 3 crore rupees deal. IT exports to hit $210 billion by FY25. India's gaming industry set to reach $9.2 billion. Ugly is official. Monuments to museum. India does a generally poor, sometimes shoddy job of preserving things of beauty. This is peak tourist season. Indians are in travel mood, but travel is not without its headaches. Winter mode, for example, can be sorrowful, and Agra story has further underlined how grinchy touristing in India can be. Encroachments are of course dying a dozen, but the way in which Mubarak Manjila was raised, even as UP's archaeological department issued it a protection notice, and officials from Lucknow visited to start preservation efforts, is particularly ugly. It is credible that the demolition was in connivance with police and administrative officials. This story resonates widely because it is so familiar. Various petty interests weighed down Indian tourism everywhere. Last year, Supreme Court found itself amazed at the audacity with which ever 6,000 trees were cut down inside Jim Corbett National Park. It is a fact that few countries can offer the bouquet of tourist delights India can, from tiger safaris and living root bridges. Uniformly merited GOI's merit-based promotion for Lieutenant General must have transparent criterion to avoid charges of political subjectivity. Death adds poetry to symphony of life. Brian Johnson, techpreneur, has plunged into an exuberant experiment to reverse aging and extend human life infinitely. Spending millions annually on his health regimen, Johnson adhered to a rigorous lifestyle including advanced medical tests, cutting-edge technology and experimental therapies. While these efforts may yield advancements in well-being and longevity for humanity, achieving immortality is a pursuit with philosophical and spiritual contradictions. The Indian spiritual tradition has long critiqued such endeavors. According to ancient wisdom, the desire for bodily immortality aligns with the tendencies of an assured demon. The etymological root of the term ashushu, remade iti ashura, suggests one who remains solely in prana, life force without transcendent body,